Welcome back to my kitchen. Sorry, I had to run out. Something come up and I had to dash out. So didn't get to finish what I was doing earlier when we were on. So I even left this whole kitchen in a mess. Everything. Now I'm back. I got to clean it up. And we got to bake this banana bread. So let's do that. Bake this banana bread. Let's get this banana bread going. All right, now I'm back to preheating my oven. All right. There we are. Sorry, I'm gonna do it. I got my back. I need to put my biscuits in so that we can eat them later. And look, you don't only have to use these biscuits for like to put your eggs and your bacon on to make eggs and bacon and cheese biscuits. You can drizzle these with honey and eat it that way. You can eat it plain with just butter, jam. You know, I have a recipe on here for blueberry jam, and you can actually use it for any fruit. Just follow the directions, and instead of using blueberries, you can use strawberries, peaches, whatever you have, cherries, just anything, whatever your favorite fruit is. But if you weren't with us earlier, these are the buttermilk biscuits we made. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy goodness. And then I started on a sourdough banana bread. But then I got a phone call and had to leave. And that's where I made all this mess. Flour blew up everywhere. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I like to add pecans on my butter loaf. Y'all. It's already been a long day and it's only 1:00 on my banana loaf. And I just like to cover the top. And again, this banana bread usually lasts 24 hours if I'm lucky. And I'm usually not that lucky, so it usually doesn't last that long. I also need to do some stretch and folds on that sourdough bread that I started. So It's past ready for its stretch and folds. I can get this right for it to fit the. It's gonna fall off. Okay. All right, so we are gonna do some stretch and folds where we stretch this dough up and fold it over itself. Okay. That is the second stretch and fold because I did one before I ran out. So we got to do two more. And if that happens, sometimes you start your sourdough and you have to run out, and that's fine. It's not going to hurt it to sit on the counter for a little bit, for an hour or two before you come back and do your stretch and folds. It's perfectly fine. Cover that back up. Rinse my fingers on. They're all ooey gooey with goodness. I don't need my recipe anymore. Put that away. Pull my pants up. Wait on this oven to preheat to 360. So, look at that. Amazing. You're going to put it in the oven for 60 minutes. So at about 30 minutes, you are going to want to take a look at it too, because sometimes these loaves brown really quickly. And if your loaf is browning too quick, you can top it with aluminum foil. Set a timer. There we go. All right, we got an hour on the timer. This wet. I'm gonna put my buttermilk biscuits in this bag. I mean, look at that, y'all. Oh, look at those biscuits. So good. And even after these sit, I mean, they'll stay good for a couple days. And just pop them in the microwave. Pop them in the microwave for about 15 seconds. And you're good to go. I'm going to put these over here. I've got to sweep this floor where I spilled flour. Lord. I spilled it all the way down the fridge. Look at that. Prime example of why you always start your mixer out on low. Don't accidentally hit it up high, because what will happen is flour will just all over the place. Which is what happened to me this morning. I mean, this mess over here is ridiculous. Again, this is why I always have flour all over myself. I mean, it's like I'm a little kid. Little kid in daycare. That's what it is. I don't need to wet a paper towel. Stuff is wild. It's everywhere. Maybe next week, I'll make a video for the buttermilk biscuits instead of doing it on live, so that anyone can go back and easily find the video on how to make easy buttermilk biscuits. Get back over here to clean up my big ones. I would love to put this in the dishwasher, but it's cast iron and you can't. Why the hand wash it is. These are my bananas from earlier. Okay. I'm going to clean up my mess that I left from earlier. I don't like to put anything that has to do with my mixer in the dishwasher, so I hand wash all of this. Or my bread tools. I hand wash it. For anyone that's just joining us, this morning we made buttermilk biscuits. Oh my God, girl. This is my second live today because I had to run out during my first one. But I made homemade buttermilk biscuits, and you'll have to go back and look at that in the first live. And then I just got finished putting in the oven a sourdough banana loaf. And I started another sourdough bread. So there was a lot on the menu. Let me grab these biscuits so you can see. I already put them in the bag right here for the boys later. But these are homemade by my own two little hands. Look at these biscuits. Look at these. Yes, you can come live with me. Bring that baby too. You and the baby, just y'all come on. I feed y'all every day. You guys will be eating bread all the time. That's what you'll be eating. Oh my God, they're really good. They're really good. I mean, I don't have any measurements for it. I'm going to make another video on it just so it's on my page, but no measurements. You know, I measure with love and they just come out right. And it's because I measure with love. All right. I mean, it's just flour, buttermilk, and I call it lard, vegetable shortening. And that's all you need. Yeah. Hey, FaceTime me, whatever you need to do. I got you. The sourdough banana loaf is really good too. It doesn't last a day at my house, mostly because I probably eat about half of it myself. It's just crazy. It's so good. It's yummy. I am on my sets of stretch and folds. This is the sourdough loaf that I'm making. It's just doughy right now, but I've been folding it over itself. Stretch and folds, stretch and folds. I think I'm going to give that loaf away to somebody. Not sure who, but somebody. Because I still have half of a sourdough loaf that I just made yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I was trying to clean up this kitchen. Oh, bummer. Well, work comes first. Go cut some hair. I need a haircut. Speaking of haircuts, I need a haircut. Sorry, I had this thing up high. It looks like I'm like, I reckon I'll go back to washing this stuff, this bowl. Again, I don't put my KitchenAid attachments or bowl in the dishwasher. I like to hand wash those. And if you're just joining us or me, I am back to clean up this big old mess I made earlier. Because I made a big mess when I hit the high button on my mixer and all the flour blew up all over me. And the counter and the floor. Awful, awful. Also, I just put in the sourdough banana loaf, which is going to be yummy. And I actually, for my sourdough banana loaf, I actually have a video up on how to make it. So definitely go check that out. For anyone who's into sourdough and has your sourdough starter. And if you don't have a sourdough starter and you want to know how to, make one, start one. There's lots of recipes on Google, or, just send me a message. I'll help you out. It's almost time for the third stretch and fold. And again, for whoever is just now joining us, I'm trying to clean up my mess that I left earlier from the first live when the flour and everything else blew all over the place because I hit high on my KitchenAid mixer. Ooh, honey, this is going to take all day to clean up this big old mess. Oh. I think I'm going to start doing my lives in the evening instead of early during the day, in hopes to get a little more engagement on them. I mean, because not everyone is just at home sitting around doing nothing and waiting on people to watch their lives, People got jobs. Not to say that I don't have a job. I do have a job, but a lot of folks have early morning jobs and they work until the evening. And I want to make sure that everybody's able to see my recipes and watch me cook, because sometimes it's just, easier in real time, and following someone with their recipe. And you can chat. Come chat with me. Oh, all nice and clean again. Oh, beautiful. If you don't have a KitchenAid, please ask someone to get you one for Christmas or your birthday, or just for no reason at all, or you get it yourself. Save up for it. They can be a little expensive, usually around $300 plus. So, yeah. But if you can get one, get one. If not, what a hand mixer does usually everything the KitchenAid mixer does. This right here for a second. And let's do another stretch and fold on this. On your dough, you're going to want to stretch and fold it over itself. You just want to go around the bowl to each corner and just grab it, stretch the dough. Don't let it rip, not to a ripping point. Just stretch it out, and then fold it over itself. See, it gets stronger and stronger every time you do that. That right there is the third stretch and fold on this dough. And for anyone, again, if you're just tuning in and you want to learn how to make a sourdough loaf on your own, I do have a how-to recipe on my page, on my channel. Very easy to follow. Back to washing the hands. Always needing paper towels. I use so many. Look, it's done for. Lord. That banana bread has 40 minutes. I'm going to check on it to make sure it's not browning too quickly. It smells so good. It smells really good. So I may not be on the live when the bread gets done. And if not, I will upload a video on my shorts. And I will put this live video in the related so that you can, watch this or, watch the first live. It has the recipe in it and where I was actually making it and turning my mixer on high where all that flour blew up in my face. You can see that too on that one. So yeah, I think I'm only going to be on here about another minute. And then we'll just upload a video of the bread when it's done. Because I got to clean up this messy kitchen. Messy kitchen. I like my Beatles. The Beatles. Yeah. And for anyone who has tuned in to my live today, both of them, one of them, my live yesterday, I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Guys, I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.